it is for you now. This is Zarules. How are you guys doing today? First, yeah, thankfully you didn't attend the previous stream. It wasn't pleasant at all. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Victoria. How are you doing today? I'm just telling the people on Discord that I am starting soon because apparently they thought that was it for the previous stream. So I'm just mentioning everyone. Right. No, not soon. Now, starting now. Oh, that's a nice game to play. God, the other one was so much annoying. Anyways. No, wait, I got an important message, but that was a bit late. Alright. Now you know the warning already? No need to read it again. Yeah, this is a love story. I just realized this one. What is chat? Here it is. Continue. Okay, now if we proceeded.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Now, does she sound any different?
The interior of the cabin, the blade.
She's a beautiful thing sitting on your lap. Sitting on my lap is gonna sound kinda weird. I just did it for the size. Yeah, it's kinda laggy. Very weird. It's your fault. I mean, apparently it... Oh, I opened the game twice. That's why it's lagging. Wait, let me close it. Yeah, end task. Come on. I like to annoy you. Damn. Okay, what if I proceeded without the blade this time? Like last time. Does she don't sound any different, or is it the same?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Alright, this is the same. This is the same. So let me load the game again. And then take the blade this time.
You make your... We're not going to ignore... The interior of the cat, the blade.
If I took the blade, would she sound
The blade from...
as intimidating as she was before? If that's it, then I know how is this game going now.
The door to the basement, her voice.
Who's there?
Yeah. I see now. I see how this is going now. Okay. Let me load again. What if I proceeded with the love route, But this
You
time,
make your way up the shore.
I
Not gonna go
betray
through.
her.
Ignore him.
And I hate this. But I want to see what would happen if I actually slayed her and got out of there alive. I'm gonna enter the basement without the blade. The problem is because I wasn't there much during the previous stream.
Staircase, her voice.
Hello?
We still figuring out an ending, a proper ending. Hi. Okay, lie. I'm here to
Wait,
save
really?
you.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Her voice is shaking.
You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Shut up, narrator. I'm not happy about this.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Yeah, your rescuer. Me. Zaragoto.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with
I
the
can't, man. Look at her
There's a
face.
heavy
I
chain around her
can't.
wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. I am begging you to
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been.
Okay, this is the
waiting. I
same.
hope you brought something to deal with these.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
What if I had the game on full screen? Because having the game on full screen is gonna make a lot of things easier for me, especially my eyesight. So for this, let me close this one and get the game capture instead. Oh yeah, this is better. Damn, I can't see on full screen. Okay, you know what? I think I know where to put chat. Behind me? This is gonna look weird though. Here? It's gonna cover her own words. God damn it, chat, you are annoying to place. Okay, hold on, let's talk first. I will do what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
I don't have the blade, narrator, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chair. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's doubtful.
Oh, there's only two.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the
Look
top
how
of the
cute she
stairs
is. Shut up, Vic.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Bro, I'm going to take the blade.
Is someone else here? Your shouts and I'll repeat myself once again. You make it easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates as she
Okay, I have a plan.
Or we could use it to... You won't...
What if I slayed?
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
Darn you, game. Darn you, narrator. I can hear you laughing already. Some of them can't stand it.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Well, apparently from your voice, apparently you were lying to me too.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Yeah, I can tell.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, she looks ready.
Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
No, pretend to cry doesn't suit you. You mean sadness doesn't suit me? What, you think I don't feel sad? You think I enjoy stabbing a helpless, cute princess who thought I was here to rescue her?
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got. Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Give up, finish the job, run the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she will bleed out. Yeah, this is a good idea.
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be. You rush up the stairs and...
Oh, the door is open now.
You're safe. For now.
For now.
You close
Okay, this is new.
locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be okay.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
She's really angry, huh?
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying.
Yes.
She's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece.
No, 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 not again. Not again. Not again, not again, not again, not again, not again.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
She's getting stronger.
No, it doesn't.
Tell me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. Whatever you are not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you. Bang on the door all you want. It will only make you bleed faster. Ignore her and go to sleep. Okay, let's think for a bit about this. Actually, why thinking when I can just, save and try every method? Okay. I'm calm now. I'm calm. Let's save. Let's ignore and sleep.
Ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
And where is she?
Where is she?
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
You've got a really beautiful, curious face, princess.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I got you out there, princess. I've tried. I've already tried. But the hands took you away. We are never getting a good ending for you.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Yeah.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is.
Yeah, thank you.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, I forgot there is continuation.
You're on a path. You're here to
Okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time.
Yeah.
Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Paranoid. I like how there is multiple voices. I like this game.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands
It's just like
between you
how it was last time.
inviting basement doorway.
Okay, if there is something I've learned from last time, you can't interact with the mirror like until you reach like the third day or something. Not the third day, like the ending, where the hands show up.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door?
Yeah, what is the door?
It's just an empty frame.
Yeah.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Then why is the door opened? Who opened it?
So deep breath in, deep breath out. The task awaits, and only you can do it.
Sorry, I can't. Is there anything about the mirror in the wall? Approach the mirror. Take the plate. Enter the basement. Save. Oh, I should remember going back to this later. What if I entered the
We
basement?
should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favors.
Yeah.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
What happened to the ladder?
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
Eyes? Oh my lord, there is eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
No, it was me. Shut up, you don't know anything.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Okay, we can't go there unprepared. Talk to her, we need a plan. Okay, we need a plan.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes.
Yeah.
Slaying her would be easier if you had a weapon. Should we go back for it? Can we even go back for it? You briefly turn back. Where once there was an entrance to the cabin, now there are only more stairs. I guess the only way out of this place is through it. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
There is eye right there staring.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not.
Why?
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
I can't blame you, really.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
You decide it's best to
Do nothing. Yeah.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Oh, come on.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
We can't think with a paranoia. Okay?
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Play with me, what? You're gonna disassemble me now? Like the other one?
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Lungs. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
But what are you guys talking about?
You have seconds left.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver,
What are you doing?
nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
She's enjoying me just sitting there paranoid, scared of her.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
What mission? The mission is impossible. We can't do the mission anymore, can't you see?
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault.
It's not about whose fault now, Mr. Narrator. It's about I want to get out of here alive.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now.
It was never an option, okay?
Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
Why won't you finish me? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? After you killed me last time.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
We're gonna shutting down situation.
heart, lungs, liver.
How about I just kill you instead?
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, come on now. You're gonna make me blush.
You don't have anything that can hurt me, so do your worst.
I can hurt you with words. I can be really mean. Won't you finish me off? Won't you finish me
Because
off?
I don't want to, and even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now, and I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Crush.
Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath, we're fine. Heart,
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Continue. Don't stop.
you're back. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that.
Oh, I wasn't back. She just let me back.
Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Good point.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Yeah, really? No shit. Well, since you're to stop you from destroying the world, I can't just let you leave.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world. but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it.
nerves, heart, lungs,
Squeeze it.
I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
lungs, liver, nerves,
Good point, princess. I let you out already before and it didn't work.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, 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 nerves, heart,
Something looks wrong.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, 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 heart, lungs,
People will die if you do them what you've done to me.
lungs, liver,
But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again.
Princess, what are you talking about?
All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen. And maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
And if I let you go, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Oh, come on, I'm a good luck charm. You're making me blush. Stop it.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
lungs,
Oh, really?
nerves, heart, lungs,
Nobody wants to take care of me at all.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side.
liver, nerves, heart,
Well, I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
I have no bright side in my life, princess.
liver, nerves, heart,
I just died then.
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows?
nerves, heart, lungs,
But I'm always going to win.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Yeah, good point.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Are you sure about that? Give it enough tries and I am bound to win eventually. And maybe I don't get to come back like I do.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Damn, this version of her is so bad.
nerves, heart,
What then? Would you have it in you to climb again?
lungs,
Damn, it's happened again.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
And then I push you, and you go tumbling all the way down those upon million of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, 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 heart,
You're analytic, you know that, right?
I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control.
liver,
So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
lungs, liver, nerves.
I've
Raises
tried.
one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
If you want to work together, can we at least get this whole organs shutting down situation?
Like I said, I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Does that mean you can die?
The princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably, and you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
I want her to take this mask so bad now.
Of course I can die. I'm dying all the time. And so are you. But we're both still here. And you can't make me go away.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
What if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
Then we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Liver, nerves. Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Or until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
And a lot can happen before
Damn
that.
it.
I'm sure I can get creative.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
And then when you die, I will find myself somewhere new, and before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? It doesn't end until you let me out. We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Your way. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try. Even with the nightmare. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, let's get out of here.
No!
Shut up! There is no other solution.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I am being tormented here, okay?
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it. But we don't. We've already made our choice.
Okay, we know what choice to come back to get now.
We can still grab it on the way out.
Okay.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right.
Yeah, continue.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Step into the stairs and follow the princess.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
Ask yourself.
At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there.
Oh my lord.
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction.
The blade. The blade.
Watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
Bro, you know this is not gonna work. Come on now. Stop tormenting me.
No harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now.
Yes.
Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Yeah.
heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I? Heart, lungs, liver.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't.
Liver.
Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
Heart.
Oh, she's taking the blade.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement. Never
It's
to be
done.
seen again.
We are so done.
Guess we're not
We're
stopping
doomed.
around the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
Step into the world.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed every heart, lungs, liver,
Can you stop blaming me, narrator? Okay, I'm having a really hard time here.
liver.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
To ruin it, huh?
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Oh. The hands. The princess, exhausted, slumps into the ground.
Why is it so cold?
Here it is, the hands. You'll get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? This doesn't feel right. It feels different. It's calling us, and not in a good way.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quite again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her. Right, here we go.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything makes me like you more, I don't know what that says about me. I just want it all to stop.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
What do you think of this fizzle?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
You know what happens to Zarules we leave
My
behind?
perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you will want when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay. Load. And then let's take... Let's take the blade this
You
time.
reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than
Yeah, a
knife?
bomb.
Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
He always knew. Come on now. And we always knew that he knew. Get the basements.
You cross over the threshold. More eyes, too. The air seeping up from below reminds you of her cruel and playful voice.
I didn't think you'd...
Come back. You really don't...
How hard is it to throw a knife?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find...
Here we go again.
Are you really... No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Yeah.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I.
Go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I.
As
This is the
princess
same.
approaches, your arms. This is. There has. What did you do?
I wonder how many.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. Your
Oh,
lung-
okay.
What are you doing? And then okay, whatever you were doing. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Okay.
nerves,
Let's give up to her.
lungs, liver.
Let's leave together and then stab her from behind.
No!
I knew you'd come around.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
Oh no.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Yeah, please.
Right. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
So she can't kill us. How about you go
What,
first?
are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
I can't guarantee. Nothing guarantees my safety, you know.
What if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I
Oh,
wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
okay, fine.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
Oh my god, she's actually acting like I am her pet.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here.
You son of a...
Last time, I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating.
Indeed, is frustrating.
And you'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important than you.
Bro, I have the freaking blade with me.
You can still make this right. Liver, nerves, heart.
I think the door is locked.
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Okay.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Oh, safe.
nerves.
Slays the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
That doesn't work. It didn't work.
We did it. We actually did it.
No, we didn't.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver.
he's really annoyed.
In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness.
Would she, like, is she dead though?
You are alone, and you are falling forever. But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through.
I mean, this is a different ending.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
No, we are gonna die. That means we decided to die.
Can. Finally. Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of it?
Narrate us some stairs out of here.
She was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means you're falling. Forever.
Darn you, narrator.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, I hate this. You continue to fall. Forever's gonna end eventually, right?
No, it's forever, apparently.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. You continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall.
Oh my god, that's...
I feel sick.
Me too.
It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it?
We can't decide to die.
What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Alright.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Because dying is probably better than falling forever.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Oh yeah, why should we should stay alive so the world is safe? For some reason, the conditions is always slaying the princess and staying alive. It's not only slaying a princess that saves the world, it's also us staying alive for some reason.
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Yeah, because it's a condition.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
How many you have? Slay yourself. Okay, I'm gonna go make some coffee because I'm half asleep now and I need some concentration for this game. So yeah, volume warning.
Brain implosion, energy 10,000 grams of you caffeine, cause you can overthink if your heart stops. Brain implosion, energy crave zero thoughts, one head empty, then drink and drink and drink until you drop. I love my brain implosion juice, it makes my head go. But will it stop the pain forever? I just can't be sure. Brain implosion, energy 10,000 grams of pure caffeine, cause you cause you can overthink if your heart stops. Brain implosion energy craves zero thoughts, one head empty, then drink and drink and drink until you drop. I love my brain implosion juice, it makes my head go. But will it stop the pain forever? I just can't be sure. Brain implosion energy, 10,000 grams of pure caffeine, cause you can overthink if your heart stops.
got some heavy coffee, hopefully. I've been doing it really light recently. But yeah. Okay. It's not like it matters if I die, it will just come back again.
Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
This is my second time.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Yeah.
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though.
Wait a second. I just realized now the narrator is the main voice. And then the other voices, like voice of the hero, voice of the paranoid, or voice of the stubborn, it's all other voices for the narrator. Oh damn. I mean, why do I feel this was too obvious since the beginning, but I was too idiot to realize it?
Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine.
Well, that means we've had a try already. Like a very first try, which is the narrator's try. And then after he died, he gained the hero, the voice of the hero. Which is probably stopping us every time from slaying the princess. Like, we've already failed from the very beginning, but for some reason, is that true? Why didn't the princess remember us then? Like, this is supposed to be a second time for the princess then. But again, that's probably why the narrator insists that the princess should be slayed, because if she's not, she's gonna end the world. That's why he knows, because he already died once. Every single time we repeat, he had already died once.
She's dead and we're falling forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
So you just want me to wait?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna get a caffeine headache now. This is gonna be too bad. Please don't. Please. I'm not ready for this. I have a long day tomorrow. I'm probably gonna need one more cup of coffee. Can you tell me your secrets now? Fuck you. How about now? Is it secret time? I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet secrets now. Then we will have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not.
Now you are.
Hey, at least needling him is something to do.
But I've got the best company. But I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys. What more do I need?
You're a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
A game? I don't know. Falling forever doesn't seem too bad to me. Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
I don't know. Falling forever doesn't seem too bad to
Say
me.
that now, but let's see how we all feel after a week, or a month, or a year.
I'm not a creature of biology. Won't I starve or die of dehydration before Before forever happens.
Grim thought, innit?
It's right though.
But I suppose you're right.
Unfortunately.
You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death falling through an infinite void. You have our way out. Use it.
Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Yeah, this is the main voice.
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Yeah. It's really nice to have a nice talk with yourself. With yourselves. What's up, gang? Ash! I've been alone for a whole hour. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm streaming lonely a lot recently. This is affecting me. Mentally. Really, you don't want us to die. Because you would be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Why?
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Alright. After some talking to myself, now I need to decide. So I'm gonna save this. And wait.
More time passes. You continue to fall.
Wait.
More time passes. More time.
Okay.
More.
Okay, it's the same. What if I drop the blade?
No, what are you doing? You loosen your grip, and the blade tumbles through your open fingers. Now you're really falling forever. There's no way out now.
I can choke myself. I can just choke on my tongue.
You mean other than starving?
Oh no.
Right, I mean other than that.
Okay, this is gonna be tiring hard.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
No worries, I have a save file.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
Chapter 3? Okay.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
What a third voice? What voice we are getting now?
We've tried doing it our way and we've tried doing it his way. I think the only way left is hers.
Opportunist. Is this another visual novel? Yeah, kinda. I heard it had a voice acting, so yeah, it's gonna be easier to stream. So yeah, give a minute, I'm gonna go get some water. Because I'm getting a hint of a headache here. So I'm gonna hydrate myself like crazy now because I have a long day tomorrow. I've got a heavy cup of coffee, so I don't even have the option to just go sleep. Be right back. Give me a minute. I'm back. But yeah, what do you mean another visual novel? What other visual novels did you see me play? I don't remember you watching me visual novels before. Like there was Raging Loop, but I certainly didn't have any viewers for this one because it was, well, most of it was premiered, not even streamed. There was Chaos Head, and this was certainly a mistake. The fucked up school one. Oh yeah, this one. I was playing it moments ago, but I had to cut the stream short because of reasons. Right.
Are you suggesting we let her out? And why shouldn't we? It's obvious she's the one with the real power here. We might as well ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying new overlord. Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included.
Can't we just leave her to die from starvation or something?
See, it's that last part I'm not so sure about. We've ended twice now.
Yeah.
We even ended her once, but it didn't matter, because it still threw us right back into these woods.
Yeah, finally someone to argue with the narrator. Tell him, opportunist.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Surely.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright? Well then, if the world's rushing to an end, that's all the more reason for us to rush over to the cabin and make ourselves useful. It's all about making a good impression. If we're useful, there's a place for us.
So we are trying to be on her good side. Is that what you mean? As a narrator, we met the other loops. You are quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick.
Yeah.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. What does that mean? I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
I gotta read this again. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you are hopping between parallel realities. Okay, I understand this part. In which case, the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all those other beginnings. But other continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So basically, with every choice I choose, the narrator differentiates. That's what I understand.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Makes sense.
All the more reason to side with her, really. It takes a bullshit artist to recognize a bullshit artist, and I'm one of the best in the business. So trust me when I say, he's full of it.
God, I love this one.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Alright, I'm gonna make things more interesting now. For myself at least, because I'm kinda getting bored at this point. We'll give you a minute. Well, this is gonna take... Okay, it's not gonna take long. Just wait. Okay, I know how to do this. If I know how to do this, it's certainly not gonna take this long because I know how to do it. And if I know how to do it, then it's not gonna take long. Because no matter how far it is, as long as you know the way, then there is nothing to lose really. You're certainly not losing any time. And why am I talking like this narrator now? Damn. You still there, Ash? What kind of viewer are you, Ash? Are you the silent one? Like the lurker? Yeah, man, nice. I'm just telling. Yeah, sure. Take your time. I realize I have a lot of lurkers on my streams. And I certainly don't mind it because if there is something harder than getting the subscribers count to be monetized, it's the watch time, if you know what I mean. This is the hardest to achieve. Because, yeah, I mean, as you can see, I don't have this much regulars. I used to have regulars, but yeah, since I changed my streaming time a lot, and I mean a lot, like annoyingly a lot, they just keep coming and going. And it's hard to keep up with a streamer that changes his streaming time all the time. And I hope I had an option to not do it. Schedule feels all over the place. I actually have a schedule on my Discord server. Like I have a schedule, but like if the timing on if I had the timing on the schedule already, then this is a guaranteed timing. Like it's probably not gonna change. It's gonna remain the same for the most part. And yeah, if there is a change, it's already announced. It would be already announced, if you know what I mean. So it's not really all over. Like if I made a schedule, that means things are stable now. And if something changed, well, if something changed, well, you get a notification. Yeah. Why can't I talk? Right, here we go. I've got a new companion. Look at this small thingy. Yeah, she's the model that no one bought yet for some reason. It's always gonna be at this hour now. Yeah, it's for this week, it's certainly gonna be this time. Probably for the next week too. But yeah, it depends. Anyways, continuing. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it. Okay, he's talking to the opportunists. But yeah, glad to have you today, Ash. Glad to have someone on chat. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we are going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we are going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
I mean, it looped twice. Isn't this obvious?
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Wait, I'm doing something. Okay, I found it. Here we go. Yeah, I'm playing with the toggles. Sorry about that. I'm back.
Do you
Right.
see how little authority he has? He's practically just begging us at this point. She at least takes what she wants. She's inspirational, really.
Yeah, we all realized it already.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own.
She would have found this way like long time ago. Why would she look for an opportunity now?
So it sounds to me like she's getting out no matter what we do. And I say, aligning ourselves with somebody like her is clearly the better option. She's going places. Let's make our way to the cabin and demonstrate our value.
I don't want to see her how she looks like now. It's the third phase.
No, it's strictly worse. And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Wait a second. Had the narrator ever narrated how terrifying she looks like every time she changes? I think he does, right? Because he keeps saying delusions. Delusions? Oh, is it because it's different narrator from the previous one, from the previous loop? Is that why? Proceed to the cabin. Okay, let's turn around and leave this time. Let's save first. Oh my god, I'm doing a lot of saves and I'm not gonna keep up with it, right? I won't be able to keep up.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
God damn it!
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
If the prince is ugly, then slay that thing, to be honest. She's not ugly. Well, at the beginning, before she just completely changes. She's really cute. She's really beautiful. She's really worth protection. But for some reason, every time something happens, and we either have to kill her or being killed by her, and every time, whether we killed her or not, we die at the end. And apparently, the conditions to get done with this and save the world is slaying the princess and staying alive. And for some reason, the narrator kept avoiding giving us this second condition. He just kept saying we have to slay the princess to save the world. But now when we decided, okay, we saved the world, now we can kill ourselves, he denied it. He said, no, you can't do that. But he refused to give a reason. And we have to consider also the fact that there is a huge, how can I say it? How can I English? We still have the potential that the narrator is basically just the main voice of us, and the other voices are just like, because like the second voice, the voice of a hero, is probably because the narrator already died first time and we've never got exposed to this first time. I talked a lot, right? I'm just happy that I'm finally invested in a story. It's been a while.
Of course we do. We've been over it. Find the one in charge and make sure she knows how helpful we are. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense.
I mean, yeah, Paranoid, we are missing definitely something. There is a lot of options we haven't made yet. And every time I save to choose other options, the other options just opens more new options to be saved. Now I don't even remember where I go back.
Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just give up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Damn, he's annoyed. He gave up.
That if I were the one making decisions. Take it however you will.
Enter the cabin. How does it look now?
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange.
There is no furniture at all.
What's strange? Is it the mirror?
He still don't see the mirror.
Mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Okay, that's other thing. The narrator is the only voice that can't see the mirror, which always expose us to the hands that hold the princess. And for some reason, I'm still... There's a lot of things to suspect, to be honest.
What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall.
Yeah, all the other voices can't see it.
Let's be mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bargaining power. We should fold and beg for mercy as soon as we see her. I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so worm-like, right? We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals. We did kill her last time.
She Doesn't look dead to me.
Yeah, but she sort of let us do that, didn't she? And
Yeah.
again, we don't have a blade. And look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. At the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on. The bedrock, if you will. She'll understand the value of that.
Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of the hallway. And that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Is there a door or is it open?
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
Oh.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Why only the voices can see the mirror? Man, I gotta research the mind for those games.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. Oh, stop being such cowards, all of you. We know what we're going to do. We know what's going to happen to us. There's literally nothing to be afraid of.
Opportunist, you see the mirror too, right?
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
By the way, Ash, are you having a good time? You understand what's happening so far? Or you need some explanation? I can give some explanation. So you wouldn't just sit there confused.
Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side.
She knows. What would make her knows? We stabbed her last time and she remembers every time we loop. Yeah, I'm pretty lost. Okay, what questions do you have? Do you know what is this game? You know what's supposed to happen? Okay, you clearly didn't see, it wasn't on the first stream, so I'm gonna give a quick explanation. So, when we start the game, the narrator voice gives us a mission to slay the princess, because if we didn't slay the princess, she's gonna end the world. We ask him how would the princess be capable to end the world. He refused to give any answers. We ask him maybe she wanna end the world because she's locked in. He says no. She's not locked in. She don't wanna end the world because she's locked in. She's instead locked in because she can end the world. So, long story short, the narrator is not giving any answers. Why should we slay the princess? So we proceed to the cabin. We go to the hallway. There is a blade. Whether you choose a blade or not, the princess character changes. If you take the blade, she sounds confident. She sounds intimidating. If you didn't take the blade, she sounds harmless, weak. Her voice is shaky all the time, and she's just scared, and she trusts us. So there is a lot of answers, of course. If you choose to take her out, you take her out, and then okay, every time the situation ends by you killing the princess, slaying the princess, but at the end she fights back. And whether she died or not, you died too. And every time you died, you repeat from the very beginning. But this time, there is one more voice with the narrator voice. Yeah, on the first time there is also the hero voice, the voice of the hero. But the narrator ignores it for some reason. When you die, there is one more voice, depending on what did you do to the princess previously. And then you have to repeat again. But when you go to the princess, she seems much different and much scary this time. She's stronger, she's more capable of killing you, and she remembers what you've done to her previously. Okay, clear? Any questions? Because yeah, I'm pretty sure you have questions after this explanation because I'm so bad at it.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Well, every time we repeat, like the first time there is nothing, but every time we repeat, there is a mirror on the room when we enter the cabin. Oh, how fun, nice. There is a mirror on the cabin, but for some reason only the voices can hear it. The narrator himself can hear it, can see it. The narrator himself can't see a mirror, and when we tell him there is a mirror, he says no, there is no mirror. Only the voices can see it. Now, I had an idea that maybe the narrator is the main voice, and he already tried to slay the princess, and he died once. And then he gained the voice of the hero. And at the same time, that explains why he knows that the princess is gonna end the world if she's not slayed, because he already tried and saw what happened. And then he looped back and gained the voice of the hero. But for some reason, we always start with the voice of the hero. So we are missing the first loop. Of course, that's what I think. That's just a theory. I don't know if it's true or not. Wipe the mirror clean.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse.
Yes.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Well, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Bro, we're gonna see her anyways.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she?
Where is she?
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Oh my. She's already attacking.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear,
Oh my.
crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Oh my god, that's what was behind the mask? Also, for some reason, we look like a freaking wolf. Or hands, or legs. Fur.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me.
Well, you seem to have another body.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Princess, believe me, I tried to be nice. It never worked.
Great, we're all on the same page then. The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this. Are we? She clearly hates us. I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this. Oh, don't have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of here. Ignore him. Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
Look, we are even now. You killed me and then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now I've become something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you. If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here.
But you did
Stop breaking my freaking leg!
twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Oh yeah, also for some reason the princess can't get out of here without having me with her.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Rock? Where?
To crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Shut up, narrator. Okay, fine. We don't want to free her anymore. Who would like to free her after seeing this?
Not like this.
Not like this.
You have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Look, she's mad at us, I get it, but it's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry, I'm what you might call a smooth talker. I'll iron things out.
Smooth talker? Yeah, please.
Oh, will you now? With her like that?
You think this thing is talkable? Really?
Good luck with that. Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
No.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
It's really ironic how the paranoid voice is the one who is being positive and calm.
Vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Yes, Queen.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. The two of you are being incredibly rude. Hi, hello, welcome. I live here, along with him, and... Well, I've never been clear on whether or not he lives here.
He who?
I don't think this is helping. We should try to keep a low profile.
Low profile? Oh, really? Bro, we are gonna die in a couple of minutes, okay? Doesn't matter. Is that the one is right? Yes, that the one is right. This isn't.
I just want to tell you how great a job you're doing. You're a real go-getter, really seizing destiny by the throat and making it yours. It's the kind of gumption a guy can really admire.
What a smooth talker. Damn. Don't remind me.
That was then. This is now. I'm a big fan of winners, and you're the biggest winner around.
I can't hear a thing for what she's saying now.
I'll have you know that as soon as we wound up back in the woods on this go-around, I suggested that we free you. I'm on your side.
You're only on my side until you stab me in the back again. That is never going to happen.
At the end of the day, I just want a job. I figure if he's right and you're going to end the world, there's got to be something else coming after all that. And I want to make sure I have a place helping you run it.
You don't sound too smooth, bro. It's too obvious.
I think you should stop talking.
Yeah, it's not working.
Now, you keep saying these things. I like to feel you right in discomfort.
Wait a second. This is too late to realize, but she can hear my inner voices. Okay, this is the real question. Is the princess... Like, is all the voices, is just the princess inner voices? Like, is she in a mental fight or something?
Look,
Am I an
all
idiot?
I'm saying is that whatever comes after is going to be a hefty management task. You don't want to do all that alone. And we are the only people you know. Possibly the only people left alive once you've done whatever it is you're going to do. So you'll have to hire us.
You'll have to hire us. Are we applying for a job now?
We're going to die. No, we're going to do something worse than dying. She's going to torture us out of existence, and it's all going to be your fault.
Okay, fine, I know. Bro, you have anything else? You have any solution? You have a solution, right? If you have a solution, then go, do it. Go for it. And if you don't have, then shut the fuck up.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
Yeah, there is still the fact that she can't get out without us.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Oh my god, a marionette, really? We're done. This is horrible, princess. I loved you. Previously, on a previous route. Leave the gun and throw your body into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Yes.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Now this is just embarrassing. I would have made sure all of you had cushy jobs on the other side of this, but you're going to make it impossible to patch things up.
No, you won't. Because if you did, you can't get out. Right? You can't kill me, princess.
It's now or never, no doubt. Just make it happen.
Yes.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
I've never said I hated you. But you're forcing me to do this. You've made me like this.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
Why are you laughing? You still can't get out.
I thought we already fell forever. Yes, but now we're falling with her. She doesn't get an easy way out this time.
Yeah.
Just like we didn't get an easy way out last time.
Wait, so when she falls, she also falls forever? She can't just fly or something? Like she can't control this void, right?
I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
We fall again.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Who left? The opportunist? Wait, who left? Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something. A mass. A growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment. What? Oh, the hands here again. Oh yeah, so every time we reach an ending, these hands show up and take her away. And then we go look to the mirror. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet. Once more. Memory
She's
returns.
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you are scared. This is the end, but this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy. Can't even trust ourselves.
Approach the mirror. Get into reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. What voice exactly stays? Is it only the narrator voice or the hero voice? You've withered. Find yourself in the wrong quite once again. Okay, so I've overhydrated myself to avoid getting headache, but yeah, I need bathroom now because it's winter, and in winter you need to go to the bathroom a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna go PRP. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you a favor and give you an animation. I'm gonna mute it though. I'm gonna give you a cute animation. I'm gonna mute it because it's copyrighted song. But yeah, seeing something moving is better than just seeing a still image, am I right? I love this music. I love this music so much. The music on this game is so good. Right here it is. Which one was it? Videos? Wait, I forgot. Where did I save it? Oh god. Fair enough, yeah. Where is it? What? God, why can't I find it? Come on now. I'm wasting time. Okay, fine. Later. I'm gonna go the normal RV for now. I've just realized the time I've wasted looking for the thing I wanted to put on the PRP. I could have just gone to the bathroom and came back at this time, during this time. I am what? I am a professional time waster. Proceed. Here she is.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Welcome to stream, fans.
All of me is changing.
How are we doing today?
And yet the rest of me is still the same.
This is the same. What do you think of this fizzle?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
This is the same. Okay, it's all the same. What if I attack the entity this time? You will cut across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
So no harm. So we just leave. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Sure, at this point, I don't even know if I'm making progress or not.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay. What if I turn around and leave?
You have already committed to
Oh. I've tried this already, god damn it. It's the same anyways. What if I slayed myself?
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery. Here we go. You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it.
I hope.
Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it?
Okay, this is the same. What about this one?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. Liver, nerves.
You have control on everything, narrator.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Ahem.
Liver, nerves.
It's like, no comment now, or we are gonna die.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
He's not in control.
Liver, nerves.
So he's not the main voice.
I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Liver,
Does she hear the voices only on the third time?
lungs, liver. Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her. I thought you wanted us to slay her.
Isn't it the same?
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system.
I mean, we are dead currently.
We do.
You are dead.
This is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust.
You can't do it yourself.
Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Lungs. Liver.
Liver, nerves. Easy.
Okay, thanks. I got it.
Heart, lungs,
Lungs.
liver, nerves.
You're terrible at this.
Yeah.
I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Staying alive.
Heart, lungs, liver. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
Him?
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
Give me a minute. It's gonna be so short, I'm not gonna even get the PRB screen. I'm back. Believe me, my legs are freezing. I can't even feel them by now. Like, I really have to like cover them with a blanket or something. I'm actually dying. I've had like socks on, but that doesn't work anything. That doesn't do anything. And I'm just dying slowly at this point. Hopefully this is gonna work. That was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Nerves, heart.
Okay. She can't hear the other voices on this phase for some reason.
The door.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
Okay, is this any different?
We did it. We actually did it. Can she? Liver. We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerve. In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling liver. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hand.
Have fun falling forever.
She tears. You are alone.
Okay,
I can stop now.
this is the same. How about if we leave the cabin? I overwrite it. Damn it, I overwrote it! You fucking idiot! You know, when she stops being ugly, believe me. Believe me, this is not working. I've tried a lot of things already.
Good. Is it?
Okay, enter the basement.
You
I-
come.
Continue downstairs.
You make your way to the bottom. No, I. You decide. And then experience. You yes. Heart. Your lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. What? Liver. No. Do you think? Lungs. You're not.
Okay, here we go.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart.
What? Are you stop?
She nerves, heart. You place a you could the oh I know. Yes, I thank God. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
It'll open.
liver, nerves. You're not Annie. I don't know.
The door is open.
It's the okay. I see.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, we do. Okay. You're not. Yes, it's very fun. Oh,
Wait.
okay. All right.
Okay, what about leave the cabin?
The doorknob twists in your hand,
We know this.
revealing the
It's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, we've seen this already.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
How about this one? No, don't overwrite my save.
Liver, nerves.
Okay, we're gonna just distract her with talking until she bleeds to death.
Threats. These are promises.
Promises?
Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
No, I'm not gonna sleep.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Okay. This is the same. How about this? Oh yeah, that's the beginning. Okay. Now what? What to do now?
You make your way. We're not going to ignore.
Okay, please.
The blade is your.
Okay, I know where to go now. What to do now? Yeah, I think I'm here to slave you.
You must have the wrong address.
Ah,
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock arms. She's beautiful. I am begging you to.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
let's talk about it first.
Okay.
turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Okay.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Oh
You
god.
better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bluffing.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Oh, she's free?
Where the princess sat only a moment ago,
Fuck.
there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
It's got bigger. Hello? I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over? No, she's not gonna play. Please.
Oh, you coward!
Oh, shut up! I'm trying my best here.
No, I don't think we can. Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
I mean, I don't even see where are you. Let's
Your
finish
eyes
this.
dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
On the ceiling. Investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
Wait, but she can't get out without us.
You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
Narrator, open it.
No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
Oh, what a
With those
voice.
parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone.
Oh, thank you.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
It's over.
You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends, and you end with it.
The witch. That's new. What voice do we have now?
Path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
What's the new
you're
voice?
here to slay her. A warning. She will lie. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Oh, we have the opportunist now instead of the paranoid.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Now we save again here. We go with the blade this time.
Take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Yeah, does having the opportunist earlier this time would be good for us?
That's not actually a bad idea.
Also, why am I excited to see her as a witch? Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs.
Oh,
Calm down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
probably. I want to see this bitch so bad. This witch. I want to see this witch so bad now. I'm not nasty.
You are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I didn't do anything. You locked me.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Shut up, you don't know anything.
Seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Nah. If it's the second phase, then it's impossible.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Good point.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
She looks like a furry this time, not a witch.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
We weren't this efficient in hiding it, huh?
That's not fair. How would she know that?
Because we're not so good at hiding?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Because we does.
Oh,
We do.
no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah. Apparently. It's either we have to slay her from the first time, or being killed from the first time to get a freaking goddamn ending
That's
here.
pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Okay, that's good.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
I don't think so.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Believe me, man, I tried dozens of times.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
I've tried.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I like the smug face. Can we get closer, please? Sorry about the last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Yes.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Oh, you are the little monster with this cute tiny tail and this face.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Oh, damn it. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right? In the sense, you are not happy with me. I didn't do shit to you last time. You're the one who locked me away until I died. Last time you didn't even... I died last time, you didn't. If anyone shouldn't be trusted, it's you. Look, I know things got messy last time, but I think there is something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Let's do this one.
You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
And the narrator is obviously gonna go no.
As do I.
Yeah.
I, abstain? You abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
I mean, obviously. In a democracy, we are giving her the blade. Yeah, never mind, that was such a silly idea. I'm going to give her the blade. She clearly hates us.
Oh, have you decided to rescind your gesture? I wouldn't trust me with it either.
So you clearly want to kill us. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somewhere. Okay, I don't want to give her hope to get her out. I get the sense that you are not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
I didn't do shit to you last time. You are the one who locked me away until I died.
That is an exceptionally good point.
Yeah.
And you were the conniving beast that left in search of steel to slay me. Just because I won and you lost doesn't mean I'm to blame for bad blood.
Good point.
Also a good point.
Yeah.
She can't even hear you. Why are you trying to brown-nose her? I'm not brown-nosing anyone. I'm just taking a fair and balanced approach and hearing out everything that everyone has to say. If she's in the wrong, then you don't have anything to worry about.
But I must confess, this place never let me out into the world. While you were gasping your last down below, I was trying to claw and bash and break my way out. But I never did manage to be free. Until finally, I found myself here again, and you were gone.
Why is her font too big? What is the parallax effect?
It seems that you get to come and go as you please. So you may be a bigger part of the answer to this riddle than I'd like you to be. Maybe bygones can be bygones. But you'll have to let me out first.
Can't you get out of those on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time.
Oh, Of course. They're nothing to me.
So?
The princess grins as the chains fall from her
Wait, what?
wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little
Then why not?
woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Well, I'll be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. What? Why do I have a nagging feeling you are going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
I don't have voices of guilty.
As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
That sounds like a good offer.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way.
Oh.
I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
I mean, she never backstabbed us before. We are the people who backstabbed her all the time.
She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do.
Oh, that's the parallax?
You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back.
Have you let her out before? Yeah. We've actually had a certain route where we were in love with her and we rescued her. And we've got her out and she was so happy and we were happy ever after. And then she hands showed up and took her away. Certainly the world didn't change or didn't destroy, but again, I died and had to repeat.
I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Okay, let's leave. We were in the basement.
Very pragmatic. That is why you're in charge.
But she can't leave anyways.
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then. Run. Tuck your tail between your legs and scamper away.
You're the one who have tail.
You might be able to escape me, but you can't escape from what you are and what you've done. If I don't take you, the wilds will.
You turn to leave, but as you do, there's a deep, guttural groan, seemingly uttered by the walls themselves, followed by the creak of wood being stretched beyond its limits. The cabin
What?
starts to get smaller.
Oh shit,
What
run!
the hell is going on? We're getting out of here and saving our skins. That's what's going on. As the roots that
Yeah,
cover
run.
the walls of the cramped basement attempt to close in around you, instinct kicks in and you bolt upstairs. The steps are uneven and lively, creaking as they expand out of the dirt floor, the stairway growing smaller and smaller as you dart up towards the light. You manage to squeeze through the door just as the entrance seals itself shut behind you. The cabin is smaller than it was before, and it's getting even smaller and smaller.
Oh my god.
That's fine. We'll just leave.
Yeah, if we can, please.
I'm sure you'd like to do that. But unfortunately, there is no longer a front door. The roots have already closed over the only possible exit. What little light peeks through the holes that were once windows is growing weaker as the cabin continues to close in on itself. Shit. What do we do? As your mind races for an answer, you hear the princess's voice crackle up the stairs.
Do you hear that, you loathsome thing? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and
Okay, that was a bit too fast.
out of you.
That was a bit too fast, princess. Although they will crush you just as easy as they will crush me. Make them stop. You can make them stop, right? We're not animals. We are people. We can work this out. We can make things better. I take it all back, but I can help you to get out of here. You and I can work together. We can be friends.
Too late. We're both going to die. We're both going to die a splintery and miserable death. And you're going to hate it just as much as you hate me and I hate you.
Oh, we are dying together. How romantic. I am here. I was at a convention. How was it? You had fun? Who's looking at the stream?
The roots grow ever closer. We know. We can see them.
But we are animals. We are. You're nothing but fear and instinct, and that's all I am, too. We don't have to make things better. We can't make things better.
7 hours. Wow.
We're just meant to chase each other in the dark until one of us catches the other.
You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cabin. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time.
I'm gonna die.
Shit. What do we do? What do we do?
What about you? They'll crush you as easy as they'll crush
If I
me.
suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially
Oh, wow.
if I get to hear it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you were tasked to slay her, and why you shouldn't have left her in the basement. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction. You slump to the floor as the roots continue to expand into the cabin. Ugh, we're never going to make something of ourselves with that attitude. At least she isn't going to make something of herself either.
Whatever I told you about the other day, I just need to color it when uploaded. I'll tag you. Oh yeah, sure. Good luck.
At first it's almost gentle, your body being lifted delicately off the ground as the floor shifts beneath you. But the cradle of the growing roots starts to feel suffocating, then unbearably tight, then that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict.
Oh.
The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living cabin.
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature. Know as you die that you are hated. I hate you, and I'm glad to die horribly if it means you die with me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
She said you hate me. I hate me too. Yeah, we have something in common.
The pressure is unfathomable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding with trapped blood. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And then you pop. The wild. The third phase.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
It's the princess herself. She took over the narration.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
A lot. A lot.
I think this is our third?
Yeah, for you it's the third. For me, it's been a lot.
That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
What is the voice we've gained?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
Is she narrating the narrator?
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Why does he want to know? I don't know.
Oh, it's paranoid.
Now it's rather nice. I can hear what everyone is thinking. There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried leaving her in the basement, but she made the cabin come to life, and it crushed both of us into a fine paste. And now we're here, existing.
Existing.
And for what it's worth, I'm with him. This is nice.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
Why is the princess here?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
Oh, I see now.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
This thing watching us, what is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
Did she eat his soul again? Yeah. She crushed his soul.
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't
Yeah, who are
know
you?
what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
Oh, yeah.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
I got it right.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop him?
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
I mean, you still didn't give me any answer that I wanted at all. What would happen if I just turn inward and find my freedom?
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal, some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same. What is he going on about? What does he know about us?
Everything, maybe?
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
So even the princess is trapped within this narrator. Apparently, the narrator is also narrating to the princess to kill us. There's a place you need to be. You just need to find it.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end. This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
Shut up, let me do anything, for once.
Trying to discourage us if that were true.
Yeah.
That's right, I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I know a loser when I see one. Wow, he just called him a loser.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
I trust you.
You won't find anything if I have to starve you. If I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Who are you? What's your problem? But you do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently puckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness, flattening against it.
Move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now.
No.
I think it's too late for that, mate.
Yeah?
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
I mean, the princess still might be lying, though. Shatter the cage.
No, stop!
His please disappear at the sound of breaking glass for a minute. You and she gaze through in the tiniest hole in the world at the place need to be.
We found it. I knew it. I knew there was something he was keeping from us. Is that really all it took? Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned.
Something seems...
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
What is it?
It's beautiful.
What is it? I can't see it. And then it's
Where
gone.
did it go? Why is everything so cold?
If there's a chance to answer her, you turn to see her gun behind you. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
And is that a mirror? This doesn't... It's calling us. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
This feels small, distant as you approach. I thought I've almost reached an actual ending this time, but no. Oh my god, why am I lagging so hard? Okay, I'm back. What is this?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Okay. I need again to go to the bathroom. This is the fourth time probably on the stream. What is happening? I'm back. Alright, we're almost done for today anyways. Like, this is gonna be the last one.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
This is a different answer, okay?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less.
Okay, it's the
Does it
same.
make you worse? Do you resent me? You are what brings me meaning. Know that the pain of your journey will subside in due time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done.
I don't know where to go anymore. I've done a lot today. I'm lost. I don't know what else haven't I done yet. I'm ready to go back now.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You've always been there. And we go back.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
It would have been really helpful if there was something tells you how much is left. No, wait, no. That was fun, yeah. Yeah, that is a really fun game. Yeah, and that was an accident. That's a really fun game. I'm really enjoying my time. But again, when do we know it's over? Like, does the game tells us, here you go, this is a good ending? I don't know anymore. Well, I guess we will never know, for today at least, until we get done with the game. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks for everyone watching or will watch until now. I hope you guys have a good rest of whenever it is. For you now, the music changed for a bit. I love the music of this game. And yeah, until next time, stay alive. Bye.